So that got interrupted by somebody calling me, but we just going to continue. That's the next thing I learned with Facebook Live. Somebody called me and then it paused it and muted it. I can't believe this is not all going to be in one video. That's all good. So the last quote I have from Mama M was, Kingston, marriage is ordained by God. Every night I pray that God will send you a good husband. So ever since I was 5, I've been telling my parents I'm not getting married, not having kids, like I'm good. And a couple Christmases in a row, once I became a grown adult, I love to drop a bomb on them Christmas morning. We always do like a big breakfast and then a big dinner. So I love to scare the shit out of them, right? So I remember one year I told them I was going to be artificially inseminated. I changed my mind about having a family, but I want some random sperm. My dad lost it. My mom just clutched her Bible and was not even trying to hear none of it, right? Another year, I told them I was going to adopt, but I wanted to be like Angelina Jolie and adopt all over the world. My dad lost it. My mom clutched her Bible. Then I think I just went back to saying I'm just not having children. So finally, my dad looked at my mom and was like, WTF? Like, why are you not saying anything? Like every year, she's like, this is what she's going to do with her life, and it's some insanity. My mom would always say, like, she got her Bible, she prayed up, she not worried about the foolishness coming out of my mouth, because her and God already got a deal going, and these crazy things that I'm talking about, she is not down with. She's like, random sperm, it just ain't gonna be a thing. And that's not knocking it for anybody else who got artificially inseminated and decided they wanted to be a single mom. That's not knocking what you did. What Mama M is saying is it's not happening in her family. She's saying through God's will, there will be no random sperm. Through God's will, she gonna have her son-in-law. Through God's will, she gonna have her some grandchildren. You understand what I'm saying? She wasn't tripping over nothing that I was spitting at Christmas breakfast, okay? She was like, Kingston and the devil in you. I rebuke all of it. That was Mama M, okay? That's how she rolled. She gangster like that. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go to the next quote, and then I'm going to try to wrap this up. So I told you that, like, Mama M is the type of woman that she is. Two things that I love about her the most is she's absolutely beautiful. I grew up with her being my ideal beauty. Like, you know how some people look at TV and movie stars and singers and stuff? My mom is so breathtaking. Like, to me, I'm like, if I could age like her, look like her, I'm going to be fine, right? So they always say that when women get to a certain age, they walk into a room and they want to see who is the prettiest, who's the skinniest, who's the most fashionable. Mama M is 57 and she does none of that, okay? When she steps up in the place, woo-ha, she got everybody in check. She not worried about it, okay? She got your grandpapa looking at her like wishing he was like 40 so he could holler at her, okay? She's reviving these men out there, okay? She just stepped into a room and she's just herself, simply herself. But one of her famous quotes are, people can say whatever they want about me, but they know they can never be me. Yeah, I've been through some shit, but when I step in a place, no one can tell. I always look great, even with all the obstacles in my life, I'm doing well. They stay trying to figure out how I'm doing. While they're focused on me, I'm focused on thriving, and guess what? I'm still standing. So you heard what my mother said. Don't be worried about the haters, and trust me, everybody does have haters. Sometimes your haters can even be your family or your friends. She ain't even worried about it. She's like, oh, these chicks trying to worry about, or these dudes trying to worry about how I do it? Worry about yourself. Mama M is a powerhouse, and she just not trying to have none of what you selling, okay? She is blessed and ordained by God. She ain't worried about none of that, okay? That's what I'm talking about. So that was another one of her Charm School Monday quotes. So here's something that my mom is truly embarrassed about. No, my dad is the one that's embarrassed about it. My mom finds it funny. So I wrote this quote. I'm wondering if anyone else's parents screw as much or as loudly as mine. Woke up at 4:30 a.m. one day to find Mama Michaels in a red and black lingerie set, or I should say lingerie, washing dishes and cooking for my dad. So that was like the big thing. Our first house is a very old house, and my bedroom is directly over my parents' bedroom. So I could always hear them when they're doing it. And I'm a very light sleeper. I mean, this is so bad, but over all the years and all the places we've lived, my parents are really, really loud sexually, okay? Sex is not a problem for them. So my dad was embarrassed because he's like, nobody should ever hear you in those intimate moments, which is funny because sometimes me and the X Factor really try to piss my neighbors off and smash his headboard behind us on the wall as hard as possible. You feel me? But my dad's like, no one should ever hear you in those intimate moments. That's so embarrassing. And let me tell you something. We will hear them so much. My brother and I are pretty sure we know the day, the night, and almost the minute that my sister was conceived. That's pretty damn scary. My parents, so the two things I get from that is I was like, yo, they're 57 and 59. The one thing I know is if they still going at it like rabbits like that, my libido is going to be great going into my 50s, okay? Great. I'm going to be knocking it out the park, okay? Because these folks gets it in. Don't tell them I told you though. All right, so here's a quote from my mom that I thought was hilarious. I was at a Delta party ordering a soda at the bar, and all these men were just staring at me. A few came up to me and asked if they could buy me a drink. I've never been a drinker and never been buddy crazy, so they just need to take their eyes off of me. It never pays to be buddy crazy. Now, all the Jamaicans know buddy is dick. That's our word for dick, buddy. So Mama M is saying she no buddy crazy. Nope, she is not dick crazy, okay? She is the one that's going to captivate who she wants to be with. And your buddy is not for her. She's very selective. So put your buddy away. And my whole life, I've never seen my mom take a drink. Not even like a glass of champagne. My dad is not much of a drinker, but when he does feel like drinking, he'll occasionally have a glass of champagne for a celebration. Or he may drink like two Heinekens, and then that's about it. You know what I mean? So they're not really drinkers. So Mama M don't play. She don't drink. And she's trying to tell you something that when she want that dick, she's sober and she could say she want that dick, okay? She's a lady. Let's see if I have anything else for you guys. So this is one of the great things. My mom and I, sometimes we have a very complicated relationship. But I was so lucky that she really helped with my self-esteem. Like growing up, I always heard her say, like, you're a beautiful young Black girl. You're a beautiful young Black woman. Sometimes my mom would just crack open the bathroom door just to say that. So I always grew up feeling pretty and smart. Those are the two things that I think my family, we focus on intelligence first, but I always grew up feeling like I wasn't no light-skinned chick and I didn't feel like I needed to be. But my mom is a Bronin, which for all the Jamaicans know what a Bronin is. It's the light-skinned Jamaican woman. She is a Bronin, and I'm just like caramel. I used to consider myself dark-skinned, and I probably still do. But no matter what shade, my mama was letting me know that I'm everything. So she said this one day to me, and it really made me tear up. As I watched you load up your car, I thought, my God, I raised a beautiful and strong Black woman. And I stood back in amazement, feeling blessed to be your mother. That was one of the awesome moments with us. And the crazy thing that I always want to remind people is, little girls, especially little Black girls, you have to start building their self-esteem from when they're young. That's not to say that they should rely on their looks to get them where they need to be in life. That was not how it was expressed to me. But oftentimes we're not going to look like the European status quo. We's Black. And it is Black History Month, and I feel even better saying that. We're not going to look like the European definition of beauty, and we don't need to. We are our own beauty. Okay, and we are exotic in our own way, okay? And we are made in his image and likeness. Amen? So if you have any young girls out there that you're raising, tell them from the beginning, especially if you're the dad, tell them from the beginning that they are beautiful, that they are worthy, and that all the goodness in life they deserve. Self-esteem starts from very young ages, okay? Because you want to raise strong, assertive women that are not going to be running after men looking for love or running after a partner looking for love because they already found it. They grew up with that self-love and they grew up with it being enforced. So y'all remember that if you're raising young Black girls or just young girls in general, start that self-esteem early. Okay, another famous Mama M quote is, Kingston, never let a man tie you up, meaning never let him use you, abuse you, and waste your time. This is what I said to my mom. Mom, the only way a man can tie up a woman is if she has kids for him. My mom's reply is, your father has never had the power to tie me up. So what she's basically saying here is, and we all fall into bad relationships, let's be real, but a strong woman will learn something from it, bounce back. It won't ever destroy her. She may go through trials and tribulations. She'll learn something from it, and she'll come out on the other side stronger, more beautiful, more intelligent, more ready to battle the world, okay? No man is going to hold her down. But I used to think the way women got trapped into staying, especially with bad guys, is having, excuse me, another champagne burp, is having children for that person. And my mom is saying, even with having children, you can get out of that situation and you can still be the amazing goddess you were meant to be. Amen. So that's another one from her. Let's see. All right. Now this one is going to get us going. This is one of my favorites from her. Never call another woman about a man that's not your husband. And if he is your husband, just change the locks and save yourself the time and conversation with some side chick. So Mama M's point here is, if a man is not your husband, you don't know who is the real girlfriend and who is the real side chick. You may call up Becky thinking that she's a side chick, and she may have been with him since 99, honey, and got 5 of his kids. Neither me nor my mama like them kind of surprises. So she's like, you don't know who the main chick is and you don't know who the side chick is. So don't place that phone call and bash yourself. The man is who you need to step to because he made promises to you. I just spilled wine on my bed. Well, now y'all know this is real because I'm not doing this retake. Oh my God. I'm so sad about this. I went through this whole thing and didn't spill no wine, and now I have wine on there. Well, at least I didn't flash you guys any of my body parts, so it all could be worse. We just gonna keep drinking. It's on my side of the bed though, so we'll be all good. Anyway, we'll adapt. So her whole point is, don't even bother. And I'm so tired of people, putting a lot of pressure on the side chick. But nowadays, side chicks are bold as hell too, because I remember when Tiger Woods was in that scandal, they stopped giving them chicks names. It was like Mistress Number 25. And these chicks were out here like trying to write books and memoirs on their time with Tiger. Sit your ass down. We need to go back to the days where the mistresses are in the shadows and they're hiding and they're scared because they know that there's a beat down coming for their asses if they try to go to the Piggly Wiggly and show themselves, okay? The Piggly Wiggly, I done brought that shit back. And then my mom's other point is, if it is your husband, speaking to another woman about leaving him alone is pointless. Your husband's the one that made the vows to you. You need to check him. You need to have a conversation with him. You understand what we're saying? So don't even waste your time calling another woman. Just don't even do it. It's pointless. You got to have that conversation. You can blame that other woman all you want. Let me tell you something. Women are so different from men. There could be 10 dicks on a conference room table, and I can still have a meeting without being distracted by the 10 penises on the thing. Men get so easily distracted, but let me tell you something. He can't get taken if he don't want to get taken, okay? That's some real shit right there. So I could put the pussy on the conference room table. If he's a real man, he's happy at home, his relationship is good, or even if he's not that happy at home, but he's a loyal man, he's going to go home and work that shit out with his wife. Okay? He's not going to take that free pussy on the table. And then he'll understand that if it is free for him, it's possibly free for everybody. So one of the last quotes that I want to share, and I think it's so funny, is growing up, we had 7 kids in our house. Ranging from grade school to like teenagers or whatever. And one of the biggest things my mom says about raising teenage children is she had a big thing about not wanting to be a young grandmother. So she will always say to all of us, girls and boys, only mattress that's going to be squeaking in my house is me and my husband's. Y'all don't pay no mortgage up in here, and my mother is serious about that, okay? I already told you about their mattress. It always got movement. They pays the mortgage. That's all she's trying to say. And you know what? They still don't have any grandchildren in the United States. So what does that tell you? She was keeping it real. She was saying, look at here. If you ain't paying the mortgage, I don't want to hear nothing about it. Now, I think this is the quote I want to end with. Woo! So my parents both have really thick Jamaican accents, and they really wanted me to not have one because they knew that they were highly discriminated against because of their accents here in America. So for immigrants, we all know what that's about, right? So every now and then, though, my parents would confuse American phrases and mix them up, and I'd have to like correct them. Because I told you, like, one of my parents cussed like a sailor, the other one cussed like a truck driver. So every now and then I'd have to correct them. So one time I heard my mom got so mad and she told somebody, she was like, I will fuck you down. And so I said to my mom, I'm like, you got that shit wrong. It's fuck you up. My mom was like, oh no, I got it right. Fuck you up has been done. I want to let them know that I'm going to do something to them that's never been done. That's why they're getting fucked down. That's right. Mama M says you will get fucked down. And she means it. I think that's my last one that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to try to do some more Charm School Monday quotes in the future. I know you guys really miss Mama M's Charm School Monday quotes and all that other stuff. I'm going to try to get some more funnies out of her, but just let it be known, my parents, you know my personality is live. If you put them two in the room, you'll see where I got my personality from. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through today's No Makeup Sunday, and I'm really hoping that that person that called that cut my original video off didn't F it up and it did completely record, because I will cry. I will absolutely cry. My phone is on Do Not Disturb. There should have never been a phone call to come through. iPhone, you was tripping. All right, that was No Makeup Sunday. There's red wine. Well, it's actually like cheap. I don't know if it's pink, whatever. I have to wipe this shit out. Next week is laundry week, and so there will be wine on this bed. There will be other stuff on this bed. That's just how it's gonna be. I can't believe I got through this whole video and then this is where I F up. This is a mess. Anyway, thank you so much for keeping up with Kingston Expressions. I'm so sorry that even on Facebook, this video is going to be done in two. I'm really pissed off about that. I was hoping that I would not get a phone call at all through this whole thing, or at least that my video would keep videoing when I hit no to accepting the call. Fuck. All right, that was today's No Makeup Sunday, and it was coming straight from my bedroom. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm always trying to put out good work. I'm trying to give y'all the best of me, and I'm hoping that shows. All right, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Once again, say it loud. I'm Black and I'm proud, and it's Black History Month. And for those of y'all that don't know, I'm Black 365 days of the year. 366, because I think this year is a leap year, okay? So 366. But in February, I'm blackity black. Okay? That's me. And I'm out. One more sip. I don't even know if this clicker is going to work now. Fuck. No, it's definitely not. I'm going to have to reach over and shut you off. All right. One love, and I'm out.